morning, TJ, and welcome to today's edition of TJ TV News. My name is Virginia.
And my name is Akancha. Today is Tuesday, October 12th.
Food holds an important meaning to Hispanic culture, bringing together friends and family around the dinner table. As Hispanic Heritage Month comes to a close, we've delved into the importance by whipping up some dishes of our own.
Hi everyone, my name is Garb Jane.
My name is William Gutierrez.
And today we're going to be cooking tacos to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month.
Woo!
So, first we're going to get the stove on for the rice. So, I'm going to set this on. So, we're going to put some rice and then we're going to put 1 tablespoon of butter in. Yeah, plop it down. And then, so we're going to let it just kind of stir down. So, here, you want to stir that?
Sure.
Okay, so while that's going, what does Hispanic Heritage mean to you? How do you guys celebrate it?
I mean, for me, it's just, I guess, being proud of where I came from, my roots, right? Like, as a Puerto Rican, obviously at the beginning of my life, when the only thing you really know is like your family and close friends, had a lot of, I guess, exposure to Hispanic stuff and whatnot. But when you like go into elementary school, it's kind of a shock. Because like you meet a lot of new people and see a lot of different experiences. I didn't like necessarily get that like full Hispanic country experience and whatnot. So I guess it's kind of a battle between who I am like as a Hispanic, right, my roots, and then like kind of trying to fit into American culture too. So it's just like staying true to where I came from, to be honest, for the most part.
So now our rice has become slightly golden brown. So this is the perfect time. We're gonna add 3 things right now. We're gonna add the tomato sauce. If you want, you can pour that in. A little lower, so it's left of us. Now we're gonna add in like a special packet of seasoning into our thing. Then, let's mix that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we're gonna mix that. In the meantime, we're gonna get 1 cup of water, and we're gonna slowly stir that in so we get the right consistency. And so we know that like TJ is kind of known for not having like a major Hispanic population. So how do you think that's affected you? Like how do you think Hispanic culture is now represented because there's such a less population at TJ?
At first glance, right, it's a little bit difficult, right? Like not seeing anyone that kind of looks like you. So, or like speaks Spanish or whatnot. So that was kind of a culture shock to me. But I definitely do feel like things have changed a lot more and they'll continue to change. I think this new admissions process brought a lot of Hispanics too. That was one good thing I did notice about the new process. I see like people speaking Spanish in the hallways, the TJ Hispanic communities. Also like Spanish is thriving as well. So those are just some indicators of how I guess the Hispanic population is growing at TJ, and hopefully it'll continue to grow too.
So we're gonna add first about 1 teaspoon of half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, another half a teaspoon of hot chili powder, and then lastly we want to add about 1 teaspoon of taco seasoning. So now the spices are all added into the tomato sauce and stuff. So now we're gonna add our beans in. So we're just gonna keep on stirring these until they've softened a little and they're all mixed in. So we're all ready now to eat tacos. We have our taco shells, we have our rice, beans, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, we even have a glass of lemonade with us. And we're all ready to feast. But before we end this segment, are there anything else you'd like to say about Hispanic heritage and HBC in general?
Yeah, I mean, generally Hispanic culture is pretty rich in tradition. We have a lot of quirks and nuances that are really interesting too. And if you all want to experience that with us and you want to participate in some aspects of Hispanic culture too and learn a bit more, you all should come to Hispanic Culture Club. We meet every Wednesday B block, once every 2 weeks. It's a lot of fun. We think you'll enjoy it. We have a great community there. So, yeah.
And that's it for our feature. I'm Garb Jane.
I'm William Gutierrez.
Thank you guys for watching.
Don't forget to follow our Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and listen to the TJ TV Podcast Network on Spotify. From TJ TV News, this is Virginia Heretic.
And Akancha Baga. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.